every single person doing A-levels, GCSE or ASs or any other exam, make sure you watch to the end of this video. Hello, I'm Jack and welcome to a new video, and today, although it's late, today is Tuesday, not Monday, but although it's late, today I'm looking at exam timetables. I'm doing my A-levels in a couple of, well actually, about a month's time. So let me show you what I got at the moment. So this is something like what we're aiming for. So it breaks down subjects, topics, and free time as well as work and stuff like that. This is what I use to organise myself, to keep track of what revision I should be doing and what topics I should be doing. So first, you're going to want to open up, either on your phone or on your computer or whatever, either Numbers or Excel. I use Numbers because I've got a Mac and I've got an iPhone and an iPad, so it just syncs across easily. So let's open up a new spreadsheet and we can start. So in Numbers, something that probably the best thing to do is to use one of the styles so it looks pretty to start off with. If it's ugly, I don't like that sort of thing. So you want to work out what days you're going for. So I'm going to go from today onwards. So Tuesday, I'm writing Tuesday. Okay, and when we've got a couple, we can just fill them across. And underneath, I'm going to have another. If we put Alt down as the row below, and we're going to have the, what day is it today? Today is the 3rd to the 4th. Drag them across. Now the next thing to do is to work out when you're going to start revising. So on my one, I said I start at 10. You need to be reasonable. I'm quite sensible with this. So 10 o'clock. Then I'd go every 15 minutes putting it in. So 10, 15, fill that across, and stop about 6 o'clock. That's the best time for me, because if you work too late, it just doesn't go in. So from GCSEs and other revision, I've noticed that if you work too late, it just doesn't go in. Okay, now the next thing to do is to, on another sheet or below it or somewhere, write a big list of all the topics you need to revise and the different subjects. So here I've got my topics. I've got physics, maths and further maths, and they're all on there, and then so I know what to do, and put tick boxes so I can tick them off. So next you're going to want to add 4 rows to the top of your timetable. Okay, and we can fill those a different colour. Now in these rows you're going to add the topic that you've got to do that day. So we've got motion in a circle and so forth, and you can put them in there. Next thing you want to do is add the compulsory stuff that you're doing so that you won't be able to do revision. So well, if you're doing A-levels or whatever, you might have a part-time job, so I'm going to have to put in work. So once I've done that, so from filling up where the work is, you can see where the gaps are, where you can put subjects in. So now what most people probably do is put maths in. You need to make sure you say what you're actually going to do so that you're more motivated to do that topic and finish that topic. So you want to put maths and you want to put proof. Okay, so that's a whole topic that you can try and do. Now I don't get my schedule for work, the rota, until either Thursday or Wednesday, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be working during this week. So I'm going to put the topics which I want to do above at the top of the thing, so I can easily fill them up when I know what I'm doing during that day. Okay, so that's just showing that I know what I'm going to do that day, so that when I do know what's happening during the day, I can fill those bits in and fill in the gaps. For me, this is what I think the best amount of time to do is 40 to 45 minutes of work, then have a 15-minute break or a 30-minute break, and during that 15 or 30-minute break, make sure you go outside or you go and do something else. Don't sit in front of a screen, don't sit in front of a computer or a video game or whatever. Go and do something where your brain's not going to be working too hard. So I like to, especially during my GCSEs, is what I like to do was grab my skateboard, because it was brand new when I was doing my GCSEs, and just go up the street and come back down and waste about 15 minutes so that I'm outside getting fresh air. I'm not thinking about the work I'm just doing, so it gives my brain a chance to relax and cool down or whatever, so that I'm ready to do whatever subject's next. The other big thing that you need to make sure you do is don't spend too long doing revision. So you want to do about 4 to 5 hours a day. I think that's what I find best for me, and that means that you've got enough time to do other stuff, and you need to make sure that you've got enough time to do your hobbies or something that interests you, so that you're not just dull and bored all the way through your holidays, and you're not work too much, so that you still do something that you want to enjoy. I hope that's helped. Make sure you do make a timetable, because that will help you keep on track for your revision and everything. And another big tip is you're probably at the stage now where you're doing past papers. Make sure you keep track of which ones you've done and which ones you haven't done, so you've got a variety of questions, and past papers are really helpful, especially for maths and physics, which are the subjects that I do. That's the end of this video. Sorry it was late, guys. I've had a very busy weekend, work, Easter, work. So with that, I hope you have a good Easter break, and make sure you don't work too hard, but I hope you revise enough and you're happy with the amount of work you do. And I will see you on Friday for some fun new... Did I just wink? And I will see you on Friday for a new Amazon parcel. If it gets here on time. It's supposed to have arrived today, but it hasn't, so... Right, see you Friday. Thank you. Hello, I'm Jack. Bye.